this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Dropped by the first guy he's met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's May. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. Pulled in at the 20. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 21-yard line.
Okay. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achair. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 25-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Thrown on the run, deep down. They connect on the deep shot. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boys, I love that.
Come on, move it, 19. 60 by Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Ready?
Handoff running left, A-Chain. And he's into the end zone, touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. The Chargers get it. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Strong with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. That's caught by Williams. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Yeah, that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
From the 40 on 2nd down. That's cut on a slant. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Charger is first down.
May on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Back to the air. It's May. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Cade. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the counter. They played that ball better than he could.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Again, it's May. It's on target to Williams. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
28-yard gain. First down, Chargers.
Here's May on 1st and 10. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry-up here. From the red zone now. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Now the 8-yard line.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points. On play action, here's May. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As I watched practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. May now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
Field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And it cuts the lead in half. Down to 3.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Ready.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, run.
They'll start the drive with A-Chan. Makes a cut to the right sideline. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders making a 9-point advantage. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They got 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. May now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May now on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
60 boxes, 70 lines. Hey, what's that?
Here's A-Chan from the pistol. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders make it a 16-point ball game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Here's the pistol snap to May. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
It's nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
He slated down to approach here from the 40. Up the gut they go with Williams. Across midfield to the 45. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing is May. And is a catch for Luther Burden. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, a run with Williams. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. May. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Chargers pushing for a late spark before halftime. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hits his running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Now it's Williams. And some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
In motion left is Beckham. On second down, it's Williams again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Williams has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Iran, it's Krosky Merritt. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break. Trying to sneak May. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Chargers chop some of the lead off before the half. Drake made the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10.
Chargers 10. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. From his own end zone, here we go. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 50.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
Smash. Smash. Go.
Second half begins with a run by A-Chain. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Seven Pirates. Panthers.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders 27, Chargers 10. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Los Angeles.
First down throw for May. Looking slant route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 38-yard
On the handoff, this is Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, quality game, and it moved the sticks.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Right, here we go, throw.
From the gun, it's May. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
May trying again here on 2nd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
18 Cardinals. Let's go now. Ready?
2nd down carry for Achan. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And they get this down rolling to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Pass is caught at the 9. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hold it ready. Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Move.
Ready.
A-Chain on the inside give. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game.
Raiders 34, Chargers 10. Cam Little the kickoff.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. Good work So far, he's got room. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
After play action, May. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Chargers.
He's throwing for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story. And right now, that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Power squib kick is taken in. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. They take the handoff. Now Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right. Throwing deep down the side. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked up by Dorian Strong. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, buddy. It's going to be okay. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
First down, May. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. It moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. May looking to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Putting a receiver in motion. To the air yet again, May. That's caught for the first. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're now set for first and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the false start backs them up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. They've got a man in motion.
Crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That one connects. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers make it an 11-point ball game.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's a chain up the middle. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun snap down to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 32 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Into the hands of Cole. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Trying to run it in, Achane. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gun, 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They give it to him up the middle. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 18. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
May now on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit run. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. They're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They find 21 yards and get the 1st down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's May. Got a man, it's Knox. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. On play action, here's May. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly you get to 3rd. Long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Trying to throw for it with May. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Again, it's May. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Taylor on the coverage.
Here's May again. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Chargers
A motion, a tight end left.
for the 2-point conversion.
May will throw. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Chargers, 31.
Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Achan gets it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
49-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain, making 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. The 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders moments away from a 2-0 start. 2nd and 3 now. Achan again. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for Raiders 1st.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're 1st. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Traveler, ready.
Achan again on 2nd. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Kind of like that punt returner, Kate, that's just looking for that lane to run. This guy just couldn't find it. Defenders beat him to the spot, left him to try and cut back, or simply take it out of bounds like he just did.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll stick with Achan. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Little knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They motion Kump over right. To the air on 1st down. Hey. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
We've learned how valuable sacks in the pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game? But they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Another try following the sack. A bit of desperation on this. He's got it deep downfield. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down. Just couldn't make the connection.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Okay. That was his quarterback's first interception, and you know what? I don't remember my first. Maybe I do. Every last detail of Chad Cody picking off a little corner as I was trying to sprint out, and instead of throwing it away, I forced it in. Yeah, this guy's going to remember this one as well.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Bravo 80. Pump 70. No.
And first carry now. Rashawn Smith. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we've been lacking.
Ready,
So
set.
what are we lacking?
The black hole can